Start following a semicircle along the light. Would you come here, please? I won't. It is the night, you captain.
God's will and his pleasure, captain. Come apace to the king, for there is more good towards you than can be offered in your own conscience.
Sir, knows you this glove? Knows this glove? I knows this glove. 'Tis glove! I know this, and thus I challenge it. Blood! An arrant traitor, as in the universal was, or in France, or in England!
Oh, now, sir, you
Stand away, Captain Gower! Do you think I'll be forsworn? You are a traitor and a villain! Come hither and apprehend him, for I am no traitor! Of the Duke Alanson!
What means this?
My liege, here is a villain and a traitor that, look, your majesty, has struck the glove which your majesty has given me, plucked from the helmet of Alanson. My liege, this is my glove. Here is the fellow of it. The man I gave it to in change promised to wear it. I promised to strike him if he did. I found this man wearing my glove, and I've been as good as my word. My liege, saving his majesty's manhood, what a lousy scald, beggarly villain he is! My liege, if there is any martial law left in this world, let his neck pay for it.
Soldier, give me thy glove. Thy glove. Why, look. Here is the fellow of it. 'Twas I, indeed, thou didst promise to strike, and thou hast given me most bitter terms.
My liege, all offences, my lord, came from the heart. Never came any from mine that might offend your majesty.
It was ourself thou didst abuse.
You came to me not as yourself. You appeared but as a common man. Witness the night, your loneliness and your garments and what you suffered under that shape. I beseech thee, take it for your own fault and not mine, for if you had appeared to me as I took you for, then I made no offence. So I beseech your majesty, pardon me.
Uncle Exeter, take this glove and fill it with crowns. Give it to the fellow, keep it, fellow, and wear it for an honour in thy cap, till I do challenge it. Give him the crowns, and Fluellen, thou best needs make friends with him.
By this day and this light, there is metal enough in his belly. Hold you. It is 12 pence for you. Take it. It is verily in truth. It will do good to mend your shoes. Take it. Why should you be so bashful? Your shoes is not so good. It's a good sinning. Take it, I warrant you.
I will none your money.
Ha! Take it, or I will change it.
Herald, are the dead numbered?
Here is the list of the slaughtered dead.
What fellows of good sort taken, uncle?
Charles, Duke of Orleans, nephew to the king. John, Duke of Bourbon, and Lord Beavercroft. Of other lords and barons, knights and squires. All 1,500. Besides common folk.
But this note doth tell me of 10,000 French that lie in the field slain. Of princes in this number and nobles bearing banners there lie 127. And of knights and gallant gentlemen there lie 8,400. 500 were but yesterday dubbed knights. This was a fellowship of death. Are the English dead numbered? Edward, the Duke of York, the Earl of Suffolk, Sir Richard Ketley, Davy Gam, Esquire. None else of name, and of all other men but 25. Oh God, thy arm was here, and not our strength, but thy arm alone are we indebted to us all. When without stratagem and in fair game of war, was there ever known so great and little loss from one side unto the other? Take it, God, for it is none but thine.
'Tis wonderful.
Is it legal to name the debt?
We do it, but we do it in acknowledgement that God fought with us. Come, let there be sung Te Deum and Non Nobis. Let our dead with charity be enclosed in clay. Come, go we all.
Vouchsafe to those that have not read this story, that I may prompt them. And of such as have, I humbly pray them to make excuse of time, numbers, and due course of things which cannot, in their huge and proper life, be here presented. Now we bear the king toward Calais. Grant him there seen. Heave him away upon your winged thought athwart the sea. Behold, the English beach pales in the floods with men, wives, and boys whose shouts and claps outvoice the deep-mouthed sea, which, like a mighty whiffler before the king, seems to prepare his way. So, let him land, and solemnly see him set on to London. So swift a pace hath thought that even now you may imagine him upon Blackheath, where that his lords desired him to have borne his bruised helmet and bended sword before him through the city. He forbids it, being quite free from vainness and self-glorious pride, giving full trophy, signal, and ostent quite from himself to God. But now behold, in the quick forge and working house of thought, how London doth pour out her citizens, the mayor and all his brethren in best sort, like to the senators of the antique Rome, with plebeians swarming at their heels, go forth and fetch their conquering Caesar in. As, by a lower but loving likelihood, were now the general of our gracious empress from Ireland coming, bringing rebellion broached upon his sword. So, as it may be, were now the general of our gracious empress. In London, say, there must we bring him. As yet the lamentation of the French invites the King of England stay at home, the empress coming in behalf of France to order peace between them, and omit all occurrences, whatever chanced, until Harry's back return again to France, and there must we bring him. And myself have played the interim by remembering you, 'tis past. Then brook abridgment, your eyes advance, before your thoughts straight back again to France.
Nay, 'tis a truth, but why did you leave today? St. David's Day's past?
There are occasions why and wherefore in all things. I will tell you as my friend Captain Guard. Yesterday, the scabbardly, scald, bragging, beggarly, lousy knave Pistol came to me and bid me eat my leek. He brings me bread and salt and bid me eat my leek. It was in a place where I could breed no contention, but I will be so bold as to wear my leek upon my cap until I see him once again, and then I will tell him a little piece of my desires.
Why, here he comes, swelling like a turkey cock.
'Tis no matter for his swellings, not his turkey cocks. God bless you, Ancient Pistol, you lousy, scurvy knave. God bless you.
Art thou bedlam, hence I am qualmish at the smell of the leek?
I beseech you heartily, lousy, scabbardly knave, to eat, look you, this leek, because, look you, I knows you do not love it, nor do your affections, nor your appetites, and I know your digestions does not agree with it, so I bid you, eat.
And not for Cadwallader and all his goats.
Well, here is one goat for you.
Oh!
Will you be so good as eat it?
My Trojan, thou shalt die,
Thou sayest very true, when God's will is. I desire you to live in the meantime, and eat.
Oh!
Come, eat your victuals. Will you have some sauce with it?
Must I, boys?
Yes, certainly, and out of doubt, and out of question. And ambiguities too.
Right, my cudgel. Thou dost see I eat.
Nay, throw none away. It will be good for your broken coxcomb. Yesterday, you called me mountain squire, but today I will make you a squire of low degree. Come, leave none. It will be good for your green wound and your broken pate.
Enough, Captain, you've astonished him.
Nay, throw none away, 'cause leeks is good. Aye, leeks is good. And if you can mock a leek, you can eat a leek. So, I bid you, the next time you take occasion but to see a leek, take a mock at it. Hold you. It is a groat to heal thy pate.
Me? A groat?
Take it, most verily and in truth. And may God bless you, and preserve you, and keep you out of quabbles and quibbles, and pribbles and prabbles. You will be the better for it, I warrant you.
I take this groat. In earnest of revenge.
And may it heal your broken pate.
Oh!
God be with you.
Oh hell shall stir for the walls.
Go.
You are a counterfeit, cowardly knave. Will you mock at an ancient tradition begun upon honourable respect, worn as a memorable trophy of your predeceased valour? I've seen you gleeking and galling at this man twice or thrice. You thought, because he could not speak English in the native garb, he could therefore not handle an English cudgel. Well, let a Welsh correction teach you a good English condition. Fare ye well. Doth fortune play the housewife with me now? News have I that my Nell is dead in the spittle of malady of France. And there my rendezvous is quite cut off. Old I do wax, I am from my weary limbs, honour is cudgelled. Well, bored I'll turn and something lean to cat purse of quick hand. To England will I steal, and there I will steal. Patches unto these cudgel scars will I get, and swear I got them in the Gallia wars.